everyone. Welcome to Mediumship by Picasso. My name is Picasso Roberts, and I want to thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. A lot of really cool things have been happening with regards to this channel, and there's a lot of growth, and I'm so very appreciative of that. It is my goal to grow this channel. It is my goal to grow the subscribers on this channel. And it's my goal to do more with it. So I never thought in a million years that I would be doing something on video or something in front of people, you know. It's not that I'm shy. I'm a Leo. I'm definitely not shy. There's no two ways about that. But there are so many flaws, and I don't mind being flawed. I'm human. But when you're in front of a screen, everything is visible. And so here I am, I guess. What have I done? What have I stepped into? Anyway, I'm just going to start. This is going to be the spirit message and card pull for the week of September. What the fuck day is it? Okay, sorry about that. So this is going to be the spirit message and card pull for September 25th through October 2nd. We are almost out of Mercury retrograde, and I am so freaking happy about that. I cannot wait. This whole retrograde has been a clusterfuck. If I could say a word, that's the word I would call it. It's been intense, and I mean, albeit I've learned a lot about technology in this time, which is good, but damn, I hate when I have to learn it under those circumstances. Okay, I'm going to start with the spirit message, and then we're going to go into the card pull. Today, I'm going to be pulling from my deck. I'm no angel, but I'm trying. And listen, this speaker, I've put this a little bit closer to me. Last week, my sound was messed up. Go figure. And so this week, when I'm watching people on YouTube, I'm trying to learn from what other people are doing. And everybody's speaker is like right up there, right up next to them. Yeti, meet the audience. Anyway, I'm going to pull it a little bit closer, and hopefully we'll get this right. So the card pull is going to be from my deck. I'm no angel, but I'm trying, which is a lot of fun. And then the other one is going to be the Doreen Virtue Ascended Masters deck. So I have a bunch of decks back there, right there. See where my finger is. But I want to start with the spirit message. Let's start with that because there's some stuff. So here goes the spirit message for the week. This is again September 25th through October 2nd, 2022. They said, what suits you doesn't suit everyone. People believe they need more stuff, more food stores, more utilitarian items or practical items. It all washes away in the end. Nothing is kept but love and the ideals that accompany love. You suffer to know the difference. Yes, there is death and destruction, but there is life and growth and resurrection. When you feel lost in the mix, call out. We are there for you. When you feel unheard, speak to us. We hear you, but you must speak. When you feel there is nothing more, wait. Pause. Wait. It will come. In confusion, find your heartbeat. Find your breath. And don't panic. Don't panic. You're not drowning. You're simply remembering that you are not alone. That's been the message quite a lot over the last couple of weeks, remembering that we're not alone. And as I stepped into that part of the message with Spirit, it let me just set this back here. I don't have a ton of space. I'll set it down here, and not a ton of space, but that's okay. So one of the things that has come up over and over again is that you're not alone. We have to remember to speak out. We have to remember to ask for help, ask for assistance, ask to be heard. It's not as if Spirit's gonna just come down and, swoop in and change everything for you. You have free will. If you want help, ask for help. And don't turn it down when it comes your way. When people are overtly humble, or they're sitting in martyrdom, being that, they're overgivers, it throws you into a state of victimization. It's one of my biggest challenges over the years, but I have grown, and I have, trust me, many challenges with regards to that, and I have learned to set my boundaries. And that's one of the things that I've had to learn. But one of the things also that you need to understand with regards to being humble or being overgiving is that you also have to remember to receive. Call out for help, but be ready to receive that help, because it'll come in different ways. It's going to come in many different ways. It's so interesting. I have called out for help time and time and time again. And, you would think that impatience is my biggest challenge, because it's up there on the rankings of things I'm challenged with. Because I like to have it, hey, I asked, do we have to wait so long for help? It's not up to me how it comes always. It is up to divine timing. With the message this week, they talked about, what did they say on the last part? In confusion, find your heartbeat, find your breath. I speak about that often because Spirit tells me about that often. When things are uncomfortable, or you're freaking out, or you're like, I don't want to be here anymore. Take a pause, take a moment. And I talk about placing a hand over my heart and one over my stomach and my solar plexus. So heart, solar plexus, or heart, tummy, whatever you want to call it. And then breathe in just a few breaths just to catch yourself before you go over the edge. I will tell you that going over the edge is not always the answer. So pause. Pause, pause, pause. Wait. Just wait a minute before things get out of hand. I can speak for myself only, but I can also say that, I've seen a lot of people going through similar things as me, or, on the cray-cray level. A loss of income, having a loss of clients, having to move a gazillion times over. This past couple of years has been all about change. And it's the damn boot in your ass that I needed to regroup and change. And I don't know exactly why, or what the what. All I know is it was freaking uncomfortable. I didn't like it. Not happy with it, completely. But I feel like it's, I myself personally and many others around me were on the verge of some progress or some movement forward. I'm in that pause place, just like you guys. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've never been one of those that has waited for somebody to do something for me. I've always been a self-starter, and I've always tried to make sure that I got shit done. Do what you got to do. Things get uncomfortable, but do the best you can do. Somebody posted on a thing that was found on Craigslist about I'm selling my soul for $300, and the comments with a couple of people, I can't believe somebody would say that. Well, I can believe it. I can freaking believe it. I can believe it, because that is exactly what it feels like at times. It's exactly what it feels like. No money for rent, there's no money for food, there's no money for gas, there's this, there's this, there's this. Damn straight. I totally understand why they would post something like that. Look, desperate times, been there. I'm there. But I'm doing something just slightly different, not selling my soul, just looking for different avenues to help in the change, because that's what's happening. Things are changing. So do I get in the dip where, screw it, yeah, I'll sell my soul. $300, you got $300, that'll cover part of my rent. Yeah, I call that going in the cave and, feeling a shitload of self-pity. Trust me, if anybody has been through some stuff, it has been me. Have I had the worst of stuff? No, I haven't. There's always somebody going through something worse than you. It's how you handle it. It's how you handle. You're going to handle it with a sense of humor, or with grace, or with dignity, or you're just going to go freaking crazy and blame everybody else. Well, your shit is not everybody else's problem. So somebody posting they're going to sell their soul for $300, I think it's hysterical. And it's sad because I feel it. But it's funny at the same time. And that person will survive it. That person will look back and go, fuck, I can't believe I just did that. It'll be okay. But don't sit in judgment. We're all going through some stuff. But I would say don't sit in judgment on stuff. Spirit's saying, remember, you're not drowning, you're remembering. So take a pause and just take a pause. That's all. Just take a pause. It's okay. You're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I have the sniffles, but it's not because I have a cold anymore. That cold went away. But as soon as I start dealing with spirit and having spirit come in, my nose starts running. So I'm not sniffling because I have a cold anymore. It's just the energy. There's a lot of energy when spirit starts coming in. So anyway, it's just one of those things. All right. So that's basically the spirit message. Just remember, and don't forget to ask. You can ask God, you can ask your spirit guides, you can ask your loved ones, you can ask your ascended masters, your angels, if it's Mother Mary, if it's Buddha, if it's Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael. Call out. It's okay to call out for help. But then if you're going to call out for help, you better listen. I heard that. You better listen. And when things happen for you that are good or in your favor or come in your direction, don't forget to sit in gratitude and say thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you for helping me have enough gas in my car today. Thank you for putting those people in my path so that I can make the connections that I need today. Thank you for the clients today. Thank you for the roof over my head, or the sleeping bag that I get to sleep in because I don't have anything else. But thanks for that part anyway. And then if you're just freaking out about stuff, take a pause. Just take a moment. That's it. That's all. That's the spirit message for the week. So as that message is coming through, I happen to be in Florida. There is a hurricane headed our direction, but wish it to go on anybody, but I don't want it to go on me. So I'm asking you guys, you peeps, please keep that hurricane, let it dissolve, let it fizzle. I have an event coming up. If anybody has forgotten, let me remind you. On September 30th, this is that upcoming Friday, I have an event at Amici Italian Restaurant. It is a gallery event. There'll be spirit messages for 2 hours. I'll be working with spirit for you. So it'll be your loved ones coming through. There are two, you get your tickets on Eventbrite, but there are 2 tickets available. There's a ticket with food and there's a ticket without food. If I were you, I would do it with food. It's so affordable. And then you get the event and you get the food. So as you come in, you're going to grab a ticket from whoever is signing you in. And it's a ticket for drawing for a reading from me, a 90-minute read, because that's what I do. I do 90-minute readings because sometimes that's what we need is we need 90 minutes to get all the questions answered so you don't forget anything. And anyway, that's it. So come, you might just win a reading. It might be that thing that you need. So we leave it up to spirit to see who's, gonna, but if you don't come, your name's not in the bowl. So you better come. Get your tickets on Eventbrite so we know you're coming. And then don't forget to get your raffle ticket at the door when you come in. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to push energetically. We're going to push that storm right out of the way. Well, all right, Spirit. I never did get... That's one. Hold on. We're going to do 2 from my deck. One just puffed out. So hang on a second. All right. Okay. So this is interesting. I'm going to put that right here. All right. So I've got 2 cards. Spirit gave us 2 cards. We're going to go on this side. So I'm going to bring this up. Inspire yourself today. Don't wait for someone else to come along and do it for you. You rock. That's the thing. Don't wait for somebody to give you. I want to give you. Don't wait for that. Let me lean into this just a little bit more. Hang on a sec. Spirit saying, you can make things happen. It starts inside. It starts inside. So you have to change. If things are not happening for you, they're going to make me cry. If things are not happening for you, change inside first. And then everything else can change outside on its own. But you have to change inside first. That really makes sense for me. They're like, I keep hearing, you can make it happen. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. I can make it happen. I'm making it happen. Trust me. All I keep hearing is make it happen. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. But it starts inside, right? It starts inside. Inspire yourself today. Don't wait for somebody else to come along and do it for you. You rock. You really do. You really do rock. Everything is, you got this. You have got this. It's just a part of the journey. So you can make it happen. If it's all confusing out here, they're saying you can make it happen, but change here if it's not matching. If you feel like you're stuck or you're not moving, look inside because that's where the issue is. That's where the little hiccup is. And I wouldn't say it's a big boulder in the road. I would say it's just a moment. So work on changing the inside first. And it's here. It's sometimes that thought pattern or that thought process. It is changeable. It's doable. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. So what's crazy is I was in the bathroom putting my makeup on, and my light flickered. And I'm like, all right, who's there? And I heard Dad. Now I have 4 dads. So I'm like, which one? And I heard Lloyd, which is my father by name, but who I have my last name by. Now, we weren't close when he was living, but every now and again he pops in and has like a nudge of support or whatever. So when I'm finished with this, I'll take a moment so that I can say thank you for popping in and thank you for the support. And hey, by the way, I'm working on this or this. Could you help, please? So this is the card. This is why I'm got this. Dad, pops, pa, father needs a little attention. So if you have a father still living, throw some attention towards your dad. If your dad is in spirit, throw some attention towards your dad. Have a conversation. Your dad, your father, your pops, your pa, whatever you want to call him, does not have to be in the physical. He doesn't have to be living for you to give loving energy in his direction. He just doesn't. I just wanted to tell you that before the card came up, he came in, and that's kind of how things work, right? So it can happen for you that way too. Your lights flicker, or you hear a knock, a spirit rap. Who wants to take a moment and then listen? For me, it was pretty clear, Dad. And that card is validation. The card is validation. I'm going to now do the one from the Ascended Masters deck. Let's see what happens on this one. I love these cards. I have used them a lot over the years. Well, there you go. Blink. 2. So we'll do this one first. Take charge of the situation. This is Moses. You got this. This is more I'm hearing of you've got this. Take charge of the situation. Now, that it doesn't mean run over people to get to where you think you need to be or to what you think you need to do, but take charge of the situation, ensuring progress in that direction. Make your decisions wisely and take your steps with confidence and with surety. What they're showing me is like with every step, be more confident. With every step, be more sure that you're going in the right direction. Taking charge of the situation, not leaving it up to somebody else. Again, same, right? Anything else with that one? Okay. And then the next one is focus upon your strengths. This is Apollo. So with this card, what they're showing me, it's so funny. It's like, because there are a lot of people that don't have jobs right now and are having to change jobs or whatever. What Spirit was showing me with this card, focus upon your strengths, it's like wearing your resume on your shirt. So they showed me a t-shirt. I'm good at, or I can do bum, 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 and having like a whole list of things that you can do, that you can wear on your armor or on your, what you lead with. They're like, what you lead with, this is what I can do. This is what I'm good at. And then speak confidently about it. Be okay with saying, yeah, I could do that. Wear those things outwardly so that people can come to you when they need help with stuff, so that you can make yourself available. And when they're looking, they see that you are the one that they feel good about because you're confident enough to put it out there that you're good at this. I'm good at driving. I'm good at baking. I'm good at lawyering. I'm good at doctoring. I'm good at being a healer. I'm good at numbers. I'm good at whatever it is that you're good at. Wear that on your armor. Even if you're in a job that you've been with for a long, long time, I would say still put things out there because it might be time for a change. You know? If you don't like things that are going on in your life, let's put this here. Take charge of the situation. Focus upon your strengths. Lead with those things that you're good at. And don't hesitate. If you have training and stuff, tell people. Please. People should know. People should know. All right, so those are the cards for the week. That's for September 25th through October 2nd. I would like to say, I think I have, as of today or before, just before this video, I have, I think 87 subscribers, which is a huge jump from where I started. I guess it would be close to 2 months now. It's a lot for me, and I'm very, very grateful. Now, when you subscribe, I'm going to name some people, and because I just want to say thank you. I sit in gratitude for you guys showing up. I want to say thank you to Bianca Mitchell, Ashley Moore, Belle DC, White Cider Duh, Barbara Jean, Cindy P, Sam, Miss Sam, Sam Herbert, Zena Athena, Jen Cairo, Smart Cat 99, Tamura Time, Tamura Time, I guess it's pronounced. Supra 206, Gail Wade, Leanne Mull, Denise Fleming, and my niece, Miss Maggie Hinder, who does these really cool stickers, and I can't remember the name of the business that she has, but she does these really cool stickers that they're not like sticky, but they adhere to like your dashboard or the side of your car. They're custom, and she does some really, really great work. I know she's out in the Washington State area. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for taking a moment. It doesn't cost anything. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I heard the message and I'm out, that's okay. But on your way out, hit the subscribe button, and then that way I can build this channel. That's all. Book me for a party. If you're in my area, in the North Florida area, book me for a party. Have me come in and do some psychic work or some mediumship work for your party. You can go on to my website. It's mediumshipbypicasso.com. And I've already booked one somebody booked me for the 29th in the evening. 29th of October in the evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a walkabout and do some mediumship stuff and probably some psychic stuff and check into some of the energy that is old St. Augustine. And anyway, so mediumshipbypicasso.com is my website. You can book me on there, book a private reading. If you've had a really crap year and you're like, what the WTF? Like, what now? And you're trying to figure stuff out, book a reading with me and let me help convey the messages that Spirit wants you to listen to. Let me help get your questions answered. And yeah, that's my job. So let me dig into that for you. Let me be the one to help you with regards to that. You can also check me out on Facebook. It's Mediumship by Picasso. I don't do a ton of stuff on that one, but I am on it. And then this here YouTube channel. I'm not a TikToker yet, so I'm just going to hang on YouTube for a lot of my stuff. So I know that everybody's all over the place, but I'm old school. So anyway, that's all I got for this week. Share it so that people around you get to listen to it as well. And if you can't listen straight away, save it. You could, listen to it later. It doesn't matter. Have a great week. Don't forget to breathe. Don't panic. It's going to be okay. The world is changing. So we got to get on board. We got to get on board or something. I don't know. I don't know what. But hang in there is all I got to say. All right? All right, you guys. Peace out.